Oh, it's been a heck of a year, haven't it? Now, as I've been telling you, I'm not drinking because I had needed to be on my game, right, and deal with what was coming my way in life, not hide from it. But now is the time to toast responsibly. And so it is time for me and Paul Rykoff to say, I'll drink to that. PJ is the host of the Independent Americans podcast, founder of the Iraq and Afghanistan Veterans of America, and a true free agent. Now, PJ, as I understand it, you want to tell us the 4 gifts you'd like delivered this year for the holidays. So let's get after that, and we'll take some calls when Dusty has them.
Absolutely, Chris. Happy Friday to you and to everyone. Happy Festivus. Happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas. I've got my drink. It is Friday. I think you should take your tie off and relax a little bit. Not too many people are wearing ties at, almost 9 o'clock on a Friday, so I think we can loosen up.
Lucky it's not a clip-on.
And celebrate what's been, well, keep your shirt on, okay? I know you're working out a lot, but keep the shirt on, loosen the tie a little bit, and we got a lot to celebrate.
My
it's been a hard
chest
year.
hair doesn't come out. Go ahead.
It's been a hard year, but there's still things to celebrate. It's been a big week of news, and one thing I think we have to raise a glass to is Ukrainian President Zelensky, who came to America this week and inspired the country, inspired the world. I think we especially have to raise a glass to the Ukrainian military that's been kicking butt, and the Ukrainian people. And I think we can all agree, no matter what kind of partisan background you've got, no matter where you live, that the Ukrainians deserve a toast. And I say to all of them, I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that. Good one. Good start. Casa Dragonis.
What are you drinking, Cuomo? What are you drinking?
Casa Dragonis.
The fancy tequila again?
Yep. Love it.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yep. That's fancy. I'm drinking this here. These are not sponsored.
What is that, the blood of your enemies?
This is pretty much, yeah, and it's terrible, but it's delicious. All right, number 2.
Good.
I'm in a truck. I'm at the magic of television. I'm in a truck, and the winds are like 42 miles an hour outside, and the truck is kind of rocking here. So I want to, raise a glass to Boris, who's running this truck, but also to all the first responders that are out there right now. The cops, the firefighters, the EMTs, especially folks who are clearing roads, who work in sanitation.
Mm-hmm.
My dad worked for a utilities company for 40 years. My brother drove a snowplow, and all those folks are out there keeping us safe, keeping us warm, keeping the lights on. So I think we can all raise a glass and say, I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that. That's a good one. One more. Give me one more good one. So we can take calls.
Health is wealth, and I just want to. I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful for my family. I know holidays can be a hard time for folks, so maybe this audience, this Cuomo Nation, can be an extended family. But I want to raise a glass to the health of my family, to you and your family, especially, and your health. And I think, I want to just be grateful for what we've got. So the good health for the Cuomos, for all your family, your extended family, and for your audience, my friend.
Thank God the family is good. We've been going through our stuff just like everybody does, and we're in a better place now. Oh, there she is. What do you got? Now I really need to have a drink. What do you got, Dusty?
I got Anna from Los Angeles, California. Hi, PJ.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Dusty.
All right. Settle down. Who do we have, Anna?
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever works.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you and your whole staff. Okay, here is my gripe. My gripe
I don't
has
hear
to do
Anna's
with
gripe.
gift.
I heard a wacky sound.
My gripe has to do with gift giving. When do you feel is the age limit? Okay, I have like nieces and nephews that are 20 and older. I don't think I've ever gotten a Christmas card from them. I feel the need to give them a present, but then again, if I don't, then I'm going to feel guilty. What are your thoughts?
Cut them off 2 years into high school, and if they don't give you anything, cut them off at the beginning of high school. If they're not even writing a note, cut them off.
100% agree. Love you. Merry Christmas. That's my thoughts.
Okay,
Look,
Peach.
I say it depends on how much you like them. I mean, if they're great kids and they're great kids into their 40s or their 60s or their 80s, then give them a gift. My nephew's birthday is on Christmas Eve. He's in his 20s now. We still celebrate him. Happy birthday, Shawnee, tomorrow. But also to all the kids out there, big kids, little kids. If they're good kids, give them a present, even if it's just a card or a thank you.
Hey, give them a hug. The gifts, it just gets you nowhere at the end of the day. All right, what do you got, Dusty? You got another one or you done?
18 cut him off. Brian, 18. Brian, Houston, Texas.
Ron is offended by that. That's Ron sitting next to Dusty.
He still wants gifts.
He's the conscience of the show.
Ron doesn't
Brian,
have a
what do you
drink.
got,
Ron
brother? Merry
needs a
Christmas.
drink. Cuomo needs to
Chris.
share the drinks. Cuomo doesn't share.
Not to be mood spoiler, but my gripe is with you.
Bring it.
Why do you not have more of the average Joes on TV, like Joe the Plumber, which the ratings went up, and just common folk? Maybe the Joe talking to the congressman directly. You know, that's what I want to see. I want to see the down to earth. I don't want to hear all the other BS from the congressman. You know.
I don't disagree. I disagree about Joe the Plumber because I think there was something artificial to that. That wasn't organic. But I agree with the idea. One, a lot of regular people don't want to come on TV, especially to talk to politicians. They're watching the show to have things done for them. But this is something that Dusty and I have talked about a lot. We're trying to get people who aren't so much players in the game as much as they are stakeholders in making the game better. And look, that's why you're looking at the other side of the screen right now. You know, PJ served this country, and, you know, he's not in office, and he is trying to make things different. He's an insurgent in the system that we have right now. But I hear you, Brian, and you're right. You're right. I like your take, and we're trying to work in that direction. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong.
I dressed like Joe the Plumber once. I dressed like Joe the Plumber once on Halloween. I also did Stone Cold Steve Austin and another number of other bald guy costumes. But, hey, you're putting people on TV. Brian from Houston, you're on TV, man. I'll drink to that. And anybody else who calls.
That is true. That's why we do the calls. Good point, Peach.
Yeah.
That's why we do the calls. You know, a lot of people didn't want us to do it, and Dusty was like, you're wrong. We need to get out of the bubble and have people around the country voice what's really going on. So hopefully, Brian, you're proof of your own solution. All right, we good? Yep, we got 30 seconds left. Peach?
No more calls.
Yes?
No more calls.
All right, you don't have to scold me. PJ, I love you. Merry Christmas. Thank you for being my friend through good and bad. And while I have her on the screen, Dusty, I love you. I talk to you all the time, 100 times, but I would never been here without you. Ron, everybody, I love you, but Dusty, there's only one of you. You're one of one. Thanks for everything. And thank you to you. All right, have a very Merry Christmas. Dan Abrams, right now.